Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sat in a Mercedes AMG G63 and next to me is a Toyota Land Cruiser or Land Cruiser Prado, depending on where you're living in the world. Anyhow, we are going to have a drag race up this muddy hill. In fact, we're not just going to race these cars up a hill, we're going to race them down it and compare them across a series of off-road challenges to see which is best off-road. This fancy pants G or that hardcore Land Cruiser. Now the way it's going to work is each car will be awarded points for how they perform in each challenge. So if it wins a challenge, it'll get 2 points, and if it comes second or last in the challenge, it'll get 1 point. If it fails to complete the challenge for any reason, it'll get no points. Anyway, let me tell you about this G. So it's got a 4-litre twin-turbo V8, 585 horsepower, 850 newton meters of torque. It's got an automatic gearbox, 4-wheel drive, independent front suspension, rigid axle at the back. We've got 3 locking differentials, one at the front, one in the middle, one at the back. It's got a low range mode. It is hardcore. However, this one is set up for the road and posing in Chelsea. So it's got a low slung exhaust which affects the ground clearance. It's also got some seriously cool alloy wheels with very, very, very un-off-roady tyres. That Land Cruiser, it's got a 2.8 litre turbo diesel engine with 204 horsepower and 420 newton meters of torque. It's also got a manual gearbox. It does have a low range mode and a central locking differential, but no frontal rear locker like this car. Doesn't have a annoying low slung exhaust, and it's got big balloony all-terrain tyres, which are definitely going to go in its favour. But when launching up a hill, not sure that it's manual gearbox, but we'll find out, won't we? Tell you what is going in its favour is the price. 37 grand that thing costs, and it's the commercial vehicle version, so no back windows really, they're blanked out, and no back seats. This is like £157,000. Oh, this car has actually been lent to me by a chap called Connor from Hush Consulting. I can't believe he's letting me do this with his car. So please say thank you to him, right, by checking out his new website. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want any kind of like media consulting work, social media consulting, website design or anything like that, go check him out. In fact, just go to his website for me, please, 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 please. Because if he gets enough visits to his website from this video, he won't charge me for the damage I'm about to do to his car. He's promised me that. So it's really important that you do that now. Just very quickly, right, I'll wait for you. Good, you've done that. We can now continue. Oh, one last thing to tell you. If you're thinking about buying a new car or selling one, go to Carwow. In fact, you can sell your car through us now, and it's dead easy. Just upload photos, give a brief description, and our dealers will bid on your car, so you'll get a great price for it. And if you click on the pop-out banner up there from the link in the description, you can just see how much your car is worth, because used cars have shot up in value. You'd be surprised how much you can get for your car. You might think, do you know what, I wasn't going to sell it, but I am now. Go to that, or alternatively, after this video, you can do it by simply Googling, "Help me Carwow." As ever, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Now let's destroy Connor's car.
Buying a new car? Then head to Carwow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
Now, before we race, let's do the obligatory Carwow sound check. So I'm going to start off with this G. Might have a soft limiter, but it's still making me hard. Sorry. Let's hear that Toyota turbo diesel. Go on, Toyota, rev up your diesel. Oh, 4 cylinders of diesely rattliness. Oh, or 2.8 litres just singing. That's enough of that. Let's race.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh, no way! Oh my God! I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if you've got cameras in the right place, but that Land Cruiser took off. Do you know what? I've never enjoyed losing so much in all my life.
Air.
He got air. I'm glad I didn't get air in this.
But even with air, it only beat by about 3 foot.
Really, I actually backed off a little bit at the top because I think I was going a bit quickly that I might like bottom out, and this is expensive. That's my excuse, but God, he deserved to win by being so committed. That was awesome. But it's a Toyota, it can take it, right?
Yeah, oh, it's Toyota, yeah, indestructible.
So 2 worthy points to the Toyota and 1 to the G. For this next challenge, we're going to be going down the hill we just raced up. However, this time the objective is to be the slowest down the hill, not the quickest. The idea is to test the car's control down a slope. So we've got them both in low range mode. Neither vehicle has hill descent control, so they don't have that kind of system which will automatically apply the brakes to slow you down a hill. It's going to be all about how low their first gear is in low range mode.
3, 2, 1.
Off the brake. Oh no, this is speeding up. Slow down, slow down, slow. Oh, this is close. This is close. Look, feet off, everything. Can you see? Hey! Oh yeah, baby G, we did it. The 4-litre twin-turbo V8 vehicle may be slower up a hill than the 2.8-litre diesel, but it's definitely slower down it as well. So I'm happy with that. Anyway, let's see what Graham thought. Graham!
Hello.
Hello, hello. What do you think about that? I won that, right? No,
Yeah,
I did. Come on.
I think it was almost, well, yes, this just beat that. That just beat it down.
Okay, so this was slower down.
This was slower down.
So 2 points then to the G for that challenge and just 1 to the Land Cruiser. So overall, the current total is 3 points apiece. This next challenge is all about manoeuvrability. So we're going to drive these cars through the wood, round the hairpin and back on ourselves. We're going to go one at a time and Graham will be timing us, and the car that does it the quickest wins. It's as simple as that. Let's do it. The G-Wagon is going to go first. Oh, the G is quick, but it's not very manoeuvrable. The turning circle on it is like 13 metres, so it's going to be interesting if you can make it run in one go through the hairpin. We shall see. Can you do it? It's going to go super wide up there. I can see the big purple thing just cutting through the trees. Nah. Oh, shame on you, G-Wagon. Shame on you. Yeah, I didn't make it run in one go. Just easing it through there now. It looks so cool coming through the bushes though. The time isn't particularly good. I reckon I can absolutely smash him with this. This is almost a foregone conclusion. The interesting thing is going to be how quick I can go and how much quicker I can beat him by. Yeah, that was slow.
That was slow. Protecting his side pipes and everything.
38.86. I wonder, do you reckon I could do it in half the time? That's going to be quite tricky.
You'd be pushing, what's half of that? So yeah, no.
No.
You'll be close.
I'll do it in 2/3 the time, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, let's give it a go. I hope I don't get too carried away. But let's see. I reckon I can destroy him. Whoa, crapola. Oh, that's a bit enthusiastic through there. Come on. Oh, blimey. Got to remember, Toyotas are tough as hell. Come on, I've stalled it. Up. Oh, the ABS. Is it all right?
Yeah, it's just water.
It's just muddy water, smelly water.
Muddy water.
Go on, so I beat him, right?
You beat him.
Go on.
Have a guess.
Did I do a sub 20?
Yes.
Yeah. Did I do 18 seconds?
Sub 18 seconds.
I did it in half the time. 17:50. Oh my God, I absolutely smashed that. So quicker than you thought, quicker than I thought. Less than half the time of the G-Wagon. That is a clear 2 points to this wonderful Land Cruiser and just 1 point to the G-Wagon. So 5 points overall to this car and 4 points to the G. Quick thing, if you like this off-road course, you can actually drive it yourself. They can, can't they?
Yes, yes.
So if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description. What's the company called?
Protrax.
Protrax. Link to Protrax in the description. You can drive round the carwow off-road course if you want to. This next test is all about suspension travel and chassis articulation, ground clearance and traction, because we're going to be driving up these slippery steps and they have big holes in them. So the cars are going to have to make sure they can put their power down. It's all about keeping wheels on the ground, so good wheel travel and the ability to just keep on moving and clear those bumps. On paper, the G-Wagon has a better ground clearance, 240mm compared to 205 for this. However, it's got those low slung exhausts, which I don't think they include in the ground clearance calculation. So there's a risk that might bottom out, and it's a rather expensive car, which we don't want to damage. Let's see what happens. So both these cars have independent front suspension and then rigid axles at the back, which will help with keeping a wheel on the ground. We're going to go in low range mode. I've locked my central diff. That G is fully diff locked all over the place so that it won't spin up any of its wheels. This, when you put it into low range mode, you lose traction, so I don't have that to stop my wheels spinning. Go on, big G. How are you going to perform? Look at that, it's keeping its wheels down. Those tyres are not right for this. I could just see it sliding sideways. Not that much grip, really. Better on tarmac. It's keeping its rear axle moving steadily. That's quite good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, wheel in the air. Wheel in the air. Oh, what's this? What's going on? Graham's interrupting. What's going on? What's up, Graham? What's happened, Graham? You all right? Don't fall over, mate.
Yes, Matt, it's touching. It's on the floor on the near side.
Oh dear. It looks like the G-Wagon is touching cloth. No, just touching. Shall I let him out? Come on. This is embarrassing. Yeah, not so mighty off-road now, hey, Gelanderwagen. Yeah, the Gelanderwagen, it is failed. Oh my God, look at that. Oh dear. What an epic fail. Do you know what? I'm a bit disappointed with that. Hopefully I can make it up now after giving it all blah, 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 blah. Anyway, my go. Let's see if I can do it. Here we are. I'll show you how it's done. £157,000 G-Wagon. I think the entry level price of a G is like about 100 grand. Let the Land Cruiser cruise across the land. Yeah, baby. Keep the momentum going. Keep the momentum up. Oh, come on, power. Oh, look, the stability's still working. Hey, baby, yeah. Toyota for the win. Oh, we don't even need to have this chat, really, do we?
Money can't buy talent.
It can't. I don't know, is that an insult towards me?
No. Money can't buy talent.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, okay, that's fine. So, no points there for the G-Wagon, 2 for this. That means this is on 7, and the G, it's still on 4 points. Poor G. This 5th challenge consists of 2 obstacles. The first is a side slope, so we're going to drive down there, and hopefully we're not going to tip over. Now, the Land Cruiser has a turnover angle, the amount of side slope you can drive at before tipping over, at 42 degrees. What the number is for the G-Wagon, I don't know, it's not listed anywhere. Hopefully it's not a lot less than that, otherwise I might tip over. We're also going to assess the car's departure angles as they come off this slope. So it's 30 degrees for this and it's 25 degrees for the Land Cruiser. So this is better in that area. It's also going to test these cars' grip because you don't want them sliding down the side slope and off the actual course. This is obviously on road tyres. Then after we complete that obstacle, we're going to then go up over this hill and then a second bank as well, and that'll test the car's traction to keep it on moving when wheels might be off the ground. It'll also test their breakover angle because there's a bit of a hill that they've got to go over, and it's 22 degrees for this car and 22 degrees for that car. Anyway, let's get and do this. Weight will play a part in this as well, because more weight you've got, the more you like to slide. That weighs 2 tons, this weighs 2.6, it's a fatty. Oh my gosh, I don't like that angle. I don't like that angle at all. Oh God, and I don't like the response of this gearbox either. It was just like, well, brutal then. Okay, oh, that did that. Absolute piece of, oh, I'm rocking. I'm doing quite a lot of rocking here. Okay, now look at me, Graham. This is the expensive car. You need to keep your eye on this. Okay, a bit of left. That's the road tyres for you. I literally almost shat myself then. I thought I was going to roll over. Oh God, I don't like this. I'm not liking this. It's the tyres. That's the trouble with these Gs. They're all about the street, innit? Whoa. Parking sensor doesn't like that. I'm clearly close to something. It's sliding. Its back end is just snaking round. Whoa. We're all right now. Shut up, parking. I'm being a bit gingerly with this. Oh, that's the trouble when you've got an expensive off-roader. Oh dear. This ain't good for the Land Cruiser from the get-go. It's his 205mm ground clearance. Also, his lack of rear locking differential will probably mean he struggles a bit for grip. Come on, Land Cruiser, cruise the land. I'm getting bored here. I mean, this is just walking. This is. I can't see you, mate. I'm trying to see Graham. I can't see him because this is. I mean, so high that the bonnet on this. Oh, eh. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at this. I'm quite confident in this now. It's because it's not mine. They've got to keep the power going smooth, but not too fast. That'll bomb out. Oh, I mean, this is just absolutely aced this. Aced it, aced it, aced it, aced it. Hey, you might have been humiliated in the last challenge up those steps, G-Wagon, but you've done a blinder here. Come on, all I need now is Graham to confirm it. Come on, Graham, come on, come on.
On the side slope, they were both equal.
Oh, this was slipping a little bit at the back end.
Just rolled on a rock.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, just rolled on a rock, as you do. Go on.
Coming up there,
This one, come on.
the G-Wagon won. We had to be careful with the Land Cruiser because its guard for the gearbox just touched. Nothing touched on this.
Brilliant. So this wins. This gets 2 points on this challenge. The Land Cruiser gets 1. It means that the Land Cruiser is still in the lead though with 8 points overall, whereas this has pulled it back somewhat. It's now on 6 points. If you'd like to see some other off-roading videos with a car you wouldn't expect to see off-roading, it's actually a Tesla, click on the pop-out banner up there for the link in the description below to check that out. Now we come to the final challenge, and it's the hill climb. Basically, we're just gonna drive up that hill. Trouble is, it's quite steep, and yeah, the rocks are slippery. So it's all about traction. So I've got all my diff locks on. It's just got a central locking diff. Also, I've got all the power. He hasn't. Let's do it. Right, what's gonna happen here? Now, if he gets stuck, he could roll back and be in a lot of trouble. Oh, he just aced that. That was like a mountain goat. Bugger. I hope this does all right. I hope I don't damage it. The wheels on the rocks. Please make sure you check out Connor's website, yeah, Hush Consulting, just to say thanks for lending us his car to hoon around with off-road. This thing doesn't like to manoeuvre when you got all the diff locks on. Okay. Now, if I don't do this right, I could get stuck, and going backwards could be very scary indeed. Just line myself up. Just so you know, I controlled it steadily over the top because I didn't want to go over the bump. I was impressed with this.
I was impressed with the fact that the tyres are in the condition they're in. It got up.
I know, road tyres.
Yes.
In fact, not just road tyres, very much focused performance tyres. This walked it. So did the...
So did the Land Cruiser.
Yeah. You wouldn't guess, but Graham does a bit of work for Land Rover, hence the Freudian slip there, eh?
Yes.
Cheeky bit of advertising.
Gotta get it in where you can.
Yeah. So, overall, which one?
The one that's impressed me the most coming up there was this one.
2 points to this.
Yeah.
2 points to this. 1 point to the Land Cruiser. Now, it does mean that this got 8 points overall, and it was just beaten by 1 point by the Land Cruiser. But considering this is basically road spec, and that's like a proper, like, you know, utilitarian commercial vehicle, it's done well, hasn't it?
It has done very well. Considering it's, let's say, it is a road-going car, shall we say.
Do you know what, Graham? Speaking of road-going SUVs, I found an amazing deal on a really good road-going SUV through Carwow. Click on the pop-out banner up there or follow the link in the description below to see what that is. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. If you didn't, let me know some other off-road videos you'd like to see in the comments below. Click on those windows there for some more videos, and on that box there if you want to sell your car through Carwow. We'll get you a great deal on it. Thanks for watching.